Hmm? Oh, I don't be hacking. Hat win. Huh? Hat win. When you ever seen me hack, man? Hack into your playbook and goddamn.
We've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders.
I could have came in all black. You went all white.
It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, man.
Brissett going to go to the air right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, yeah, we already know that's good.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
You already know that did. Who play with me? We speed for speed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you got. Get off me, little nigga.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
What I gotta be wary of? Nothing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a
Don't do that.
11.
I'm gonna tell you, don't do it. I'm gonna give you a chance to reload. Okay.
2nd down throw coming by Willis. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh my God.
End zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage.
Stop.
But that
Go ahead and win the game, man. Stop playing with you.
Task, forcing the incompletion.
Did we play before? Have we played?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
We played. Oh, that nigga open. I said, stop playing with you. What you doing? Come here. Don't die. Shit. Well, there. I should have pulled up. I should have got more of that lit, boy. Boy, finna catch me sweet. Not the kid.
Is on for the extra point.
Damn.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0.
I can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? You got, hey, look, man, kick that ball off to me. You know what I'm saying? This might as well play the ball now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now after the touchdown.
And we played this year. I see we in the chat. We must have been in the other league, huh? Yeah. Oh, you know, you got them titles. I got them titles over there. You know, deaf over there with that. Oh, so that's what we play. Now I got these boys over here. Everywhere I go, it's still gonna be deaf now. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in.
That's true. Why should he do that? Because it shouldn't even have been right there like that. Give it? What? Come on, man.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd.
Man, do you hear yourself? Let's see.
Throwing. Brissett.
Hold that nigga. Man, you know who on that line? Yeah, hey, this is a different line from the goddamn what you used to now. These boys lit over here. Chase? These boys lit over here now, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna put that dog on you. That dog on you. That dog on you now. Uh-oh. That dog on you.
Brissett sets to throw it. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
Oh, come on. Come on. Do y'all really let that shit happen like that?
He missed on his first three passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time
okay.
panic, but there was some
Now see you do that shit now. Come on.
Once you start in a certain pattern,
Come on.
you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Man, come on.
2nd and 5. Again, it's Brissett.
That black one over there, man. We everywhere. Hold on. Let's get down. Let's just get down, man. And he want to throw it up. And I don't mind you throwing it up. You know what I'm saying?
For the second time now, that Diaz had to run back out on the field early after an interception.
What we want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know me, man. I was like, what we want to do. Look at that. You said, that's London? Why, you know, black on black crime out here, man.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Don't do it. Whatever you think about, don't do it. Oh, look at that. That shit wide open. You see him with the... Oh, that stick work is stick work out there, boy. That's sticky. Let me see what you're doing out there, man. Yeah, man. With the kid. Boy, you know... You see that star that nigga name? You see that star that nigga name? Yeah, he control the game, man. You know that? That nigga control the game. What you want to do? I don't care. Call him E.T. for a reason. E.T.? They came out with my defense? Well, you know, look, you ain't even running my defense before you start wrong with me. I call it a little feint. You feint out there, a little feint.
If you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily to the side.
Ain't no need to look at it. Oh, boy. Let me hit that right there. Bing. See, you try to go up the middle, then we go outside. You know what I'm saying? They call read the hole. Read it. We gonna make a hole.
They set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Bing. Oh, he open. Oh.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved
I did. I read man coverage.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
You see how he smacked that first nigga up off him? Get off of it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
ET tired, man. ET tired.
A pretty decent game.
No hill. Oh, we gotta call timeout. Gotta call timeout.
We're gonna get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as
It's
we
mandatory.
step aside here in this first quarter.
It's mandatory. We call timeout.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
You want to say Tutty?
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, come on!
As he releases it
Boy, you lucky, lucky. Who is that? Who you even got on your defense? Oh, he ain't talking to me, folks.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
We ain't talking to me. You know we got a leg. You know we got a leg now. They said their headset about to die. No. Can't be. Hold on.
This is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Gotta put a little juice to that motherfucker. Said the headset was about to die. I need these folks.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
Put a boot to it. We don't get nothing. Come on. We can't let. Oh, defense I was out here running. Okay. He was out here running that. Yeah. We're going to show him how to run it. Yeah, he going to run it. You know what I'm saying? We go here. You know what I mean? Hey, let them folks know where we at. And that pressure, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, time to do all that.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And that pressure. Let that nigga come get it.
With a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? The one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Come on, Josh.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, Josh.
Second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because that incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Brissett from the gun on third. Got a man. It's Chase who completes it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brissett. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, hit that nigga. That nigga know he ain't going nowhere.
Here's Brissett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
What you gave me that nigga for? Oh my God. Y'all gave me the wrong nigga. I couldn't even see the circle. Ooh.
On 3rd down, Brissett.
Yeah, find that. I need my ball, man.
It's not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Brother. Niggas don't be wanting to go by the. That's okay. Yeah.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
On the other side.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
On the other side.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory.
This shit janky.
Let's go now.
Now ETN to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll go again with ETN. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Brissett. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 2nd down, Jacobs fights through it. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Boy, he was supposed to let that go. He was supposed to let that go.
Down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter.
Can't go for it. Can't go for it at all.
3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing analogy. Remaining in this first half of football.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Ooh.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This is taken at the 15. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Let me see.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about
Oh, come on.
there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Second down, here's Willis. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
1st and 10, it's Willis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown. Tutu Atwell. 46 yards. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half.
You trying to get back there. I see you running.
Analysis partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him
I seen you running.
We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence in the team.
You 11 and 2, ain't you 11 and 2?
I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him.
Don't you do it. Better leave that, buddy. I'm telling you, I'm going to come out here and big hit that fuck out of that nigga.
And here comes a return from just beyond.
Didn't I just tell you I'm finna big hit the fuck out that motherfucker, man? I told you. I told you I'm finna big hit the fuck out. I told you should have stayed your ass in there. You ain't listen.
What's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
but he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I had.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Two calling timeouts for him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. ETN up the middle. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Willis looks to pass it here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left missed that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Tell you again.
Was there after the return, but they didn't.
Better stay your ass in.
They didn't even get a first down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I'm gonna tell your ass again. Better stop.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Oh.
Getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First down, Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. ETN once more. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Willis looking to throw it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grover Stewart drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Washington going to send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done. And he's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Got London on a slant. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Out of the gun, Brissett. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Falcons get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
Second win?
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Another try after the first down sack. Willis escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
A first down throw for Brissett. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try to make a comeback.
Elliott good with a PAT.
Damn, I fucked up, man.
Cuts this lead down to 13.
Oh, well. We lose it good at someone.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Again to throw, Willis on second down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Brissett to throw on first. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A second down throw for Brissett. He's got this downfield to McBride. He's got room at the 30. Now he's
and they wouldn't let me click on the nigga?
Touchdown Falcons.
Man, come on, man. Y'all tripping, man.
64 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
Got it within a score. Hey, bullshit.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
My nigga just run by. I'm sitting there with the nigga.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You ready to play now?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Play action, Willis. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on third down, good for 28.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, Willis. And that's going to be caught downfield by Mims. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Running out of the gun with ETN. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second down throw coming by Willis. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Third down, it's Willis. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Vincent Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's crazy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Running room at the 50. Look out. Philip Dorsett by himself. He will score. Touchdown. Falcons. And that big fourth quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for two? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. That is caught by Mims. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
19 Tiger.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Etienne. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He's going to float this one deep right side, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw again on second down. Brissett. This pass is caught by London. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Brissett on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Brissett again. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brissett. And a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Following the fumble recovery, Willis looking deep downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh, come on, man.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
I'll go for that,
You just
man.
kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. Meet it head.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing. Brissett. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Brissett. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Brissett. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Okay, break. Check pass, check pass. Ready.
A handoff for Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Etienne. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Willis. And he will find Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Etienne. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Willis on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Touchdown Washington. O.J. Howard from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 19-point game. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.